Hello and welcome to the new ASA YouTube channel. Today we're doing a video excerpt from Dr. Alan Thai. Dr. Alan Thai is a quantum physicist as well as a leader in medical technology, specifically ultrasounds. He has multiple patents. He's an absolutely brilliant professor here at GCU. Among other accolades, Dr. Thai is a member of the American Scientific Affiliation and is the author of A Physicist's Perspective on God. It was a real treat to have him, and we hope these recordings do you well. Thank you for watching.
And what's the background about the AI? Okay, even the topic called when AI goes wrong. Don't get me wrong that I don't like AI. I like new technology. I like new science. If it's worth for me to check it, I will do some tests. I will present some tests for you to consider. Maybe you will do more testing and give me your feedback, okay? Yeah. So this slide is kind of maybe a couple years. So the new data may be slightly different. But you can assume the ranking is similar. If you are in design, computer-related, or technical, your chance of using AI is much higher, okay? It can be about 37.2%, just for you to compare and reference, okay? It can change yearly, okay? So they look into millions of interactions of AI to come up with this list. So give you some idea. Basically, if you are not directly involved with what I say is the computer and technical and design, if you are labor, you may not involve that much AI, okay? That's the conclusion, okay? So when you go to any security checkpoint, the first thing you will encounter is some kind of camera, right? So what they do is they take a picture. Last year I was in a security checkpoint. They're still using old technology. I mean, using my finger, and I maybe wash my hand too much, so they cannot recognize my fingerprint agree with the data they store. So they have to use an old tap. Someone looking at my ID and then looking at me for quite a long time, and eventually pass. But with the new technology, AI, they can really analyze different points, like the position, the location, where it is your ear and your shape of the face, so that they can capture all this data and then store in the data bank. Okay, so the idea is basically capturing, extracting the information to become a data number, okay, and then comparing. So out of, for example, million or billion people, if they take your picture, they can compare pattern recognition, okay? So they can search it so quick that sometimes if some people do something bad, they can, when they go into a football game, for example, they can catch it. So it's amazing technology, magic. So behind it, basically there's some formula. I won't go into that. So basically there's a different point that they can capture and extract the information, okay? Okay, so if you pay attention to the Nobel Prize Physics last year, they say a lot about AI, okay? AI is really become hot, right? I'm sure some of you may try it anyway, yeah. So the idea why the AI is so suddenly everyone talk about AI. Actually, when I was your age student, I already heard about AI. It's nothing new, right? Yeah. Why take so many years for the AI become dominant, become a good technology? Because eventually someone smart enough to checking and inspired by the structure of the brain, okay? So they analyze what our brain inside to connect you heard about all the neurons. There is billion of neurons inside your brain, everyone, okay? And then trillion of septics. So they found this very interesting. So someone is smart enough to come up with some kind of mechanism with input layer and with a different hidden layer. Basically, if you express, you can find this information in internet or even ask AI to do it. So the bottom line is you enter some input, so they will use some kind of wave function, activation function, and also the threshold to combine and then checking what is the output. And the output can connect to different layers also. So in that case, electronically, they can coordinate, basically optimize all the number background. So that's why in that case, it's much more efficiency. Using the new technology, you must have heard about it, GPU, right? The GPU is parallel processing. It's very good in solving this optimization with the matrix, okay? Because I have a first-hand experience. When I was a graduate student, what I did is I, just like you, right, go into the computer room, spend a lot of time doing simulation. So I won't go into the detail, but there's some similarity between the entrance of the waveform, the input, okay? So this is the quantum wave equation input. So when you input that with, lately I use my so-called the Ph.D. thesis long time ago mechanism applied into DNA sequence, okay? Because I'm very interested in biomedical also research. So in that case, even you have a million of DNA sequence, using this you can also come up with a output, which is in this case a simple sequence, DNA test, okay? Yeah, but when this is quantum physics or wave equation, it is basically the output is standard. It shouldn't change over time because physics law. However, the same input into this ANN, artificial neuron network, your input depend on your wave function. Okay, you can increase the wave function, and then every time you can have a different output. Okay, you can regenerate. If you don't like the answer, you can input more and then get another answer. Okay, so that is the difference. So you can see from physics side and the so-called the human artificial intelligence. Okay, I'm sure you have some questions to ask AGI, that kind of things, so we can discuss later. Yeah. So do you know what is your brain, the maximum weight of your brain, just your brain, not include the skull? Any idea?
4 pounds.
That's close. Maybe someone really, really big, but you can check AI or G, right? Maximum is about 3 pounds, okay? But this 3 pounds of the brain with so many neurons inside, compared with the AI, our brain is amazing, fascinating, because not only processing information, it was used to coordinate our whole body function. Your movement, your input, the sensor, your ear, your nose, your smell, all this was physically condensed with so much complicated level into our brain, okay? When you understand a little more about AI and then compare with the human brain, wow, it's amazing. The brain is even way thousand more complicated than the AI. So basically, the AI is at the bottom. Okay, so there's some new technology to improve the speed, to simulate how our human brain works. So that's the future technology to improve, to reduce the energy consumption. Okay, because right now with AI, every time you enter a question, there's a lot of energy consumed. So it's just amazing. But with our human being, you're hungry, you eat pizza, you eat some food, right? So of course you need to compensate that. But there's no way, I mean, the computer takes so much more energy. Okay, so I like the AI. This is one thing I test. See if we work the video. Okay, this is the AI drone. I was in the Thunderbird trail, and it followed me. It captured my face, just like what you saw, and then followed me. And then my wife was behind it. Okay, I don't want to show too long, but if I have a chance, I bring that drone so we can do some quick test. Okay, yeah. So this AI drone give me some idea how the technology improve. Not only because of the weight is only 135 grams, it's so light, and also they can follow me. I test it. I ride a bicycle. I ride as fast as possible, of course with helmet. Wow, it still follow me, and I turn, it still follow me. Oh, I cannot beat it. Of course, it's a drone. It's flying faster. Okay. The other one, I also why I like AI also, as long as you can control it, not let AI control you. If AI control you, you have a problem. Okay. So you need to understand. With the knowledge, you can control the AI. This one I really like. We were talking about the star, right? Why Phoenix is so fascinating, because when you look up the sky, whether it is, we don't have that much cloudy sky, maybe sometime, okay? Most of the time, you look up the sky, beautiful, okay? But still, with the AI tracking, because the stars move when the Earth is moving, so you have to track it and then capture continuously, like 1,000 pictures. You can use AI to denoise it. That means cancel all the noise that is not in the starlight. And then eventually, I can't believe when I look at it, the first time, just a few months ago, I captured the Horseshoe Nebula. Wow. I can do it with such a small telescope, 15 millimeter. It used to be like huge, and to get this take hours to capture it. With AI, much faster. So I like it. Okay, and the other one is Orion Nebula. But the amazing thing when you collect the light, it's 1,300 years ago. I don't know where. Even my grandparent, where is it? Okay, but more amazing, the first time I was so excited, I get a galaxy, NGC 891. I don't know the detail, but I know it's the 30 billion light years I captured. Okay, that's with regular technology, the telescope, you cannot do it. Only with really stable tracking AI. Okay, that is the one in my backyard. Okay. Okay, so I test how the AI generate the image. Maybe you like design, right? So you can ask the AI to draw the picture for you. Okay, so I am Isaac Newton's fan, Albert Einstein. Before I come to US, I studied a lot about their life. Okay, so I was their fans. But right now, my fans, I'm Jesus Christ. Fans. Okay, so but when I look at this, is the ChatGPT. Okay, it's here. ChatGPT, you don't just want to do one thing on only one AI. You can do multiple, because then you know what's the string and village among different AI. Okay, yeah. So ChatGPT, you can ask them to draw. However, they won't let you to post the relevant word, so they all screw up, even it is the same word on the above. Okay, but this is, have you heard about? You see it, GROK3. Have you used it before? Yeah, that's something new. A few months ago. So when there's something new, I want to test out. Okay, not bad. Of course, I mean this doesn't look like Newton. Maybe it's maybe 70%. Yeah, but it's kind of modern people, right? Okay. So he was talking the most beautiful system of the sun, planets, and comets could only proceed from the counsel and dominion of an intelligent and powerful being. Okay, so he believed there's a creator behind all this amazing solar system. Okay, so it's just a comparison. So I know if I want a real person, I go to this AI. If I want something similar to this, I go for that. I test because I read the Bible more than 40 years ago. I want to test how good they can do drawing on the Bible. So because I know the story, so I check out the next one is Genesis. Okay, so I skip this answer. Okay, so this is the Genesis. Do you know what's this? Any idea? You can guess. Yeah. Say that? Ah, yeah, you get it. Wow, very good. Yeah. Garden of Eden, right? Yeah. So I asked ChatGPT to draw the back of Adam and Eve behind a tree in a beautiful and bigger garden, 10 times larger than the man. The reason is when I start, they give me such a big Adam. I don't need a big Adam. I just want them to be face. The back face me. The reason is according to the Bible, they are naked. So I don't want to see their naked body. Okay, so I want that. So that's why Eve have a long hair. But it doesn't make sense. I mean, there's an imagination. There's an AI thing, right? But I like the one, the environment behind it. There's an animal. I don't know what's the kind of. This kind of special. There's look like a dog and some kind of things. So, okay. Look like they are bare feet. But I like the flower, right? So you like that. So I test again with the cock feet, the other AI. You may laugh. Okay, when you look at it. Okay, the reason is this Adam? I use the same command. Ask them to draw Adam and Eve. Ready? That doesn't look like Adam. I say, what is Adam? That's crazy. Yeah, that's not our ancestor. Yeah, okay. And I say animal. Where's the animal? Where's the animal? Yeah, a little bit, but power is not. So there's, so you have to fine tune it. And I intentionally asked them. AI didn't listen to me because if you look at it, I say, at the back. They show me the face. Maybe the AI is programmed that way. They cannot turn it that much. They want to show the face. Okay, yeah. So that's why that's something interesting. So I try again with the last book of the Bible, Revelation. So again, based on I asked them to based on Revelation 7, 9, 10. James, can you read it for me?
Oh, sure.
Yeah.
Standing before the throne and before the Lamb, clothed in white robes, a loud voice, salvation belongs to our God who sits on the throne and to the Lamb.
Thank you.
Yes.
Sometimes you have to be careful, AI. We think the text is the best. However, if you are looking at the picture, at first it gives us something with some kind of seed there. And then continue. It's like this. Actually, this is some kind of fantasy, okay, imagination. The reality can be different, but it helps you to compare. Like, for example, when my two daughters was really young, they cannot read the text. It's good to have some picture so that they can have understanding what's the story. But this is just give you some idea, okay? It's not necessarily reflect the real thing in the future. Okay, so the other one, amazing. I asked them to give me a drawing. This is all simulation. It's not real person. Can you believe it? There's a coffee. This is better. Okay, so what I asked them is generate an image with the command people outside a church from various global culture, holding a banner that read "Glory to God," with half of them are Asian. Okay, so it's right here. So it's not bad. I mean, but you know, sometimes the finger mess up. So all this doesn't look like human hand, right? Okay. So yeah, but the face is amazing. That's very good because they can generate less than maybe 20 seconds or so. Yeah, that's amazing. So so I want to test more so that the next one is little longer, more demanding. So I want to add some, you know, in Japan, there's a cherry blossom, right? Well, my daughter is actually is in Japan now, or almost to the Japan to check on it. So this one is with people singing and worshiping God in heavenly glory with blooming flower under cherry blossom. Do you see that? Okay. And next to a peaceful lake. Amazing. Okay. And radiant thing with happiness. Okay. So that's not bad. Okay. People was so happy. I don't know how they combine all these people. But sometimes you have to see the hand is kind of strange. Yeah. So, but at least listen to what I asked them to do. Okay. Okay. So quickly, time go fast. So this one is give you some high-level input, processing behind it. The input for human sense, learn from real-life example. Okay, that's the input. AI is based on billions of sentences, and it can also scan the journals. Okay, so that it can look for some kind of medicine. So that's the new technology. Try to improve the medicine. Okay. Similar, both use more information to start learning, but the difference is human is personal, limited, vast, and then prefed all the data. Okay. So pattern recognition, spot pattern, and then go with repetition. So when the more you connect, that's why you want to repeat when the children is young, how to teach them, always repeat. Okay, so and then when they have a more connection in their brain, that will help them to have a better memory long term. Okay, yeah. So AI is predict pattern, adjust ways mathematically. I just showed you the formula, right? So they mathematically optimize it. So that is the way how the pattern recognition. Both connect the dots to build knowledge, but the difference is human is organic biology. AI is based on calculation. Okay. Learning feedback, for example, correct by other. If a child say, see a cat, oh, it's a dog, right? So he have a pattern recognition, and someone correct the boy or the girl, it is a dog. Then this learning, child and elder will impress him and then put them into the memory. Similar, AI, I mean, is a fast iteration, correct by data. Wrong guess, and then they change the wave function, okay? Both improve with correction in principle, okay? Human somehow is kind of, relatively speaking, slow, algorithm, and then fast, okay? Processing, basically logic, emotion with feeling, and will is including the soul. But more than that, human being besides thinking, there's imagination, creativity, curiosity, which AI is still very limited, cannot do it. Okay, math only. Okay, probability. So which one higher, probability or statistics? Neuron level, and then human is biology, and then AI electronics. Both are using neuron level. That's why AI become accelerate development. And then human is the deep and then conscious. AI is cold and mechanical. So that's the difference. So this one I go really fast. The picture helps you to understand. If you compare, I mean, unless you build in some kind of conscious to do it, otherwise, usually our thinking process is slower than AI. You can try if you want. Yeah, because they can search hundreds of websites and give you the summary in maybe 1 or 2 seconds. Yeah. So the output, human, creative. For example, my daughter, when received the dog report long time ago, she called it journey, okay? But it's not in the dictionary. So that's creativity. AI may not able to generate that, okay? It's unique, subjective idea, predictive, AI, recycle, pattern, no real idea. So human is different, original, purposeful, and then AI is mean and no intent, okay? In terms of understanding, they learn, for example, the dog in their memory with a picture, they can think about the dog is love, right, and then fun. That's why a lot of people have a real dog, a meaningful life event to understand that. And then, but AI is similar. When you enter dog, it's just definition. As long as you enter dog, they have 1,000 of other layers to prepare for you to compare, okay? And then, when the people is understand, it's true, insight. AI is fake it. It can be a robot, right? And then affect the emotion. Look like it's real, but actually it's no understanding. Okay, so the left one is, I won't go through, is the real dog, okay? So the real dog is give you some kind of understanding, there's some kind of emotional or narrow free will, because unfortunately my daughter's dog, Junie, passed away a few months ago, and she cried like a baby because she have attachment with the dog. But if it's an AI dog, the right hand side is an AI dog. Okay, it's not real. If you go to Amazon, it's less than $20. Okay, but it's just repeat the program, appear like a dog. I mean, if the dog die or pass away, you won't get that sad, right? You just get another one. But if it's a real dog, there's some kind of soul attachment to it. Okay. Okay. So in this case, for comparison, the human, this could be challenged a little bit because there's a debate over the years. Human being is just physical or with a soul, okay? Soul, basically the definition of soul is the mind. Some people thought the mind is equal to the brain, but there's a different school of thought that is the soul is the brain and the mind is different. So the soul is basically the mind, emotion, and will, okay, including the free will, of course. Yeah. So human beings have a free will plus the physically the brain. AI is just like code logic, okay? So if you use a ChatGPT, you understand at the bottom, they usually say that ChatGPT can make mistake, check important information. Have you recognized it? Yeah, so you know that sometimes they can screw up. Okay, so I will go give you some quick example. Okay, so the human, when even they are young, if you remember, when you are young, your teacher or your parent give you something to draw, you start to create something. Okay, it's amazing. I mean, that's the creativity. So you can create something really different. But the AI don't have soul, just physical. Maybe they have software, hardware, but they don't have free will, like a printer. You want to enter, output exactly the same. You can't change it, right? Of course, there's certain things you can optimize a different wave function, but basically it's based on your.
Can it sense the ceiling?
Yep. Okay. It's follow me. Okay.
Medium. Follow. 3, 2, 1. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. 11. 12. 13. 14. 15. 16. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. 22. 23. 24. 25. 26. 27. 28. 29. 30. 31. 32. 33. 34. 35. 36. 37. 38. 39. 40. 41. 42. 43. 44. 45. 46. 47. 48. 49. 50. 51. 52. 53. 54. 55. 56. 57. 58. 59. 60. 61. 62. 63. 64. 65. 66. 67. 68. 69. 70. 71. 72. 73. 74. 75. 76. 77. 78. 79. 80. 81. 82. 83. 84. 85. 86. 87. 88. 89. 90. 91. 92. 93. 94. 95. 96. 97. 98. 99. 100. 101. 102. 103. 104. 105. 106. 107. 108. 109. 110. 111. 112. 113. 114. 115. 116. 117. 118. 119. 120.
don't know what happened.
Landed automatically.
Oh, maybe.
Fly in well-lit, textured environments.
Okay.
Roaming, circle, rocket, spotlight, direction track.
Okay, let's see. Direction track.
Medium, direction track. 3, 2, 1.
AI phone. I don't know what happened.
Aircraft landed automatically.
When AI
You see,
goes
they have
wrong.
I'm not sure if a battery, but they keep a battery. It doesn't have a effect.
AI has gone wrong.
Okay, yeah, AI can be wrong.
Cool. Well, thank you guys for coming, and hope to see you again in the future.
Thank you.